Oh yeah, what's up, guys? And we are live. This is a weekly. This week is it's kind of we kind of kick off with the blood in the market, man. Everywhere is just red, from crypto to stocks. Just name it, everything is down. That is crazy, so crazy, you know. So that got me thinking that okay, we should just let us see the long time of everything, and we are going to be discussing about Bitcoin. That's what we are going to be doing today. We'll be discussing about Bitcoin. What are we really doing? Like the long time of is this still bullish? You know, now we are at 50,500. Are we still bullish? So that's just the question. What is Bitcoin doing? Are we still bullish? That is crazy. Market is really dumping. So let's get started. We are going to go through the historical since when Bitcoin has started. You know, this is the historical chart of Bitcoin from 20 from October 29. You know, that's like 14 years ago, or close to 15 years if it's not more than that. So now we want to know what Bitcoin is doing. From a historical point of view. So that you can understand what or my biasness in the market, what I feel, like what is going to happen, and what I feel that is going to happen through my analysis. So let us get started. You know, so now since when we started, we did an ABC. We did an we start our we did sorry we did a 1 2 3 4 5. That's Iliad way. We did a one, and we ended this one. We ended the one at uh 2011, June 2011. Then we made a huge correction, which ended November of 2011. Then after this, we made a 1 2 1 2 again. Then we did 1 2 3. This is the three, smaller three, four. We did a four. Then we did a five. Then we did another 1 2 3. We did a four, and this four took us to 20,000. This five rather, we did a four. This five took us 20,000. You know what I'm saying. So we add our one, a bigger 1 2 3, then four. Now during the bear market of 2018, you know, bear market of 2018, during the bear market of 2018, we did a growing what's it called? We had a growing bear market, and this bear market we spent some time in it. Even though a lot of people thought maybe we ended the bear market, yeah, we didn't. We ended the bear market 2020. So this is for our fall in Ilios wave. Triangle can be a wave four. A triangle cannot occur in wave two. So we have we have this A, B, C, D, and we have this smaller triangle. This is A. Then we have our 5. Then after this O 1 2 3 4 5, a bigger 1 2 3 4 5 since 29, we have to correct. And I think the correction that started since April of 2021, in which we have this correction is actually still forming. So we have our A B C D E. A correction at that. Is this. We have this correction. We started it is a complex correction, a very complex one at that. A complex correction. We have our A, B, C, A, B, C. No. Then we're going to have our, all this can be A, B, and C again. And this C is going to have another A, B, C, and it's going to have another A, B, C again. That's just how it works. It's going to have another ABC again. So that's just how it works. It's going to have another ABC, which can be so that means this bear market is going to be very long. So let us get all this out of the chart. Now that it doesn't really mean that in a bear market we are not going to go up. No, in a bear market we went up. We went up substantially. Even I was thinking it's a bull run. It is very possible that we are in a bull run. It's still very possible. How is it very possible? What we just need to do is this whole move to the up from November of 2022. It looks bearish. It's just a 3-wave move. What we really need to do is make a 1 2 3 4 5 instead of an ABC. Right now, if we can really make a 1 2 3 4, which this can be 4, this is an ABC. That's what we did ABC. So now if we can, instead of doing ABC, if we can do a 1 2 3 4 5, can do a 1 2 3 4 and 5, I would say we might be bullish, even though we'll still correct, but maybe we won't go below 15,000. But right now, with this analysis, I think what the chart is telling me that we are going below 15,000. But that doesn't mean that we'll just go there in one day, or we are going to go there. It's still going to take a long time. But I just want us to have that in mind, so that and the strategy that we used to trade, it doesn't even allow us to be biased at all. So we still talk about the strategy after we talk about Bitcoin. So what is happening? So now we have our we're going to what are we doing now? Okay, we have our 1 2 3 4 5, right? This might be 1 2 three, four, five, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are actually in our last. We are doing anything bullish. And now this might be our might also be doing an ABC. Yes. So let us go to daily time frame so that we can know what we are our reset trend. What are we doing? So if you are doing a 4, does this all move from March of 2024, March of this year, does it look impulsive or corrective? It still look corrective, even though if we go further down, it might turn uh might turn to a might not look like a corrective move again. It might turn into an impulse move, which is very possible. So right now, let us look at our what are we doing? Yes. Can see we did an ABC. That's what we first of all did. We did an ABC, yeah. Then another ABC. Then another ABC. So this most of the time we have a corrective move is always uh 3 waves, and we also have a corrective move that is 7 waves, and most of the worst we used to have a corrective move that is 9 waves. So right now you can see that this whole move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Most of the time in crypto we have a 7 wave. Even in many markets, we are doing a correction. There's always a 7 wave move. It's very common. 7 wave move or 3 wave moves. So now we have a 7 wave correction. Then that means we should be done by now. If we are really doing a wave 4, if this is a corrective move and we still have chance of going up, then we should be done by now. So let us go down to lower time frame so that we can really know what we are doing. So let's go to 2 hours time frame, or let's go to 1 hour time frame. So that we can analyze this whole move to the down. This whole move, this potential last wave to the seventh wave to the of this corrective move. Let us know what is happening. Let us know what we are doing. So you can see we have this we have a one. This is our first move. We have a one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. We have a 2. Then in this we have a 3 to the downside. In this 3 we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Which after this O move, we had this after this 3 wave move. We've not even completed the last wave, which is in this fifth wave we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is very possible that we will be done very soon, and there's still more. It's very possible that we will be done here, but it is very possible that we still have this one more move to the downside. This is what we determine if we are still bullish. It depends on where this uh it depends on where this five goes actually. Shouldn't be going below. We shouldn't go below I think for 40 shouldn't go below 48,000 48,000. If we are still bullish, or if we shouldn't go below 46,500. If we are bullish, we are doing a wave 4. That's what we are doing. So right now, can we enter this trade? No, we can't, because this trade has already won, so it doesn't want it again. Like, it looks complete, or about to be complete. So what we can really do now is just to be patient. If we are doing something more down to the downside, we are going to correct. After the correction, then we'll move down again. If you are doing something more bearish, this can be a wave 1 actually. Then we have our wave 2, then down, or ABC. So we can just enter when it's put back, but we won't be entering now, because that's not a wise thing to do. And that's all about Bitcoin. And if we are bullish, we are going to wait for it to make a structure of 1 2 3 4 5, then correct back, then we can enter when it is above this yellow line. That's the only time we can enter. And okay, I want to discuss about our, what's it called, our strategy, the strategy we use for trading. We just don't, because we know that this is ending here, then we will go long. No, that's not what we do. We actually, let us go back so that you can. The strategy is very simple. After we analyze, we wait if a market is above this blue line, this deep blue line, that means it's bullish. We are looking for a buying opportunity. If it's below it, we are looking for a shorting opportunity. That's just this rule cannot be changed. This rule is just it is stagnant. It is static rather. We can't change it. So that's the rule. And you can see that in a bear market, in a bull market, you can see that in a bull market, it respects it a lot. If, let us say, we enter this trade at 27,000, we still be on the trade till maybe we will close it here till 57,000. That's a good trade. Or there is another way we can take profit, but that is just the basic. That's just the basic of this strategy. After we analyze, we must make sure that if we are going long, we must make sure that we are above this. And this strategy, it helps us to cut to know where we will put our stop loss. Like, for example, this recent move, if we are to go long here, we know that, okay, once this close below, once this it's just even 1 hour, once it's close below this blue line, we should close our trade. Then we'll be getting out of this trade here, and you can see what we avoided. We avoided all this big dump, and we can go short here. If we are to go short here, then we set our stop loss above this blue line. Once it close above this blue line, we know that we are going to we are going to we are going to stop our loss manually. We are going to close our trade manually. I will really want to make a live example. Else, these days we are going to, once we see a trade opportunity, should be able to do that. And assuming we are on this trade, we are only going to close once it closes. Once this trade closes above this yellow line, that's when we are going to close our trade. We are going to leave it till it runs, and that we should be using trading stop loss. Assuming we are on this trade, we are going to put our stop loss at 57,667. But right now we are expecting a pullback. Assuming we are still going down, we expect a pull down, or maybe we see a correction. So we see a correction. So you have a 1. After we complete this, you have our 2. You have our 3. Then 4. So we are going to go. We are going to go short here. After this month, yes, we have our 1, 2. Once we once we once we are above this yellow line, this EMA, this yellow EMA, we are going to go short. Then put our stop loss at the beginning of this wave, which is at maybe 61,000. Then let's see what it does. So that's just the strategy. It's very simple. It's a very simple strategy, but it took a lot of time to develop, because all this EMA, they are something that I what's it called I find out myself manually what works and what doesn't work. And it took a lot of time, and it works in most of the markets. You can see it works in most of the markets. It's just most of the time you'll be if you have to follow this, you will be able to set the top at least. You can see we still are still able to set the top. Still be able to set it up, not building, and you're able to stop it up. We are not using this to get out of it. We are going to use this white EMA, or if you are more if you don't want to risk more, if you don't want to risk your profit, you can use this yellow. We use this yellow to take profit, and that's just it. You can see we are not trying to time the bottom and be like, okay, once this is 1 2 3 4 5, then we are going to go long here. No, we are not doing that. We are not trying to be an hero. No, the market is all about probability, and that's just it. We know that I know that I can be wrong. It is just a normal. You can say that it's going to stop here, and it will keep tanking. So that's why we have to confirm before we take a trade. We have to confirm it. We have to make sure that, okay, this trade that we are taking, it has an high up probability of it becoming a winner. So, and like I said, it takes a lot of patience to be a trader. The most hardest thing to do for a trader is to wait for his trade to for his setup. Oh, that's just the hardest thing. But we have to wait. We don't have any choice. That's how to become a good trader and a profitable trader. You have to follow your setup. You have to follow your criteria to enter a trade. Um, let us check out. Should we really check out? Let's check out GPB. Actually, I'm on a trade. Yes, you can see. Thank God, I'm on this trade. Actually, you can see I'm on this trade. I entered here, and now I don't even know if you are. I'm waiting. You can see where I set my stop loss. I'm expecting a. I'm expecting pounds to go higher because we are on this. We are in this blue line, and we've not really violated it. We are still above it, so it's still very bullish. We are still not below this blue line, this sky blue, this light blue line, this EMA. We are still above it, so I went long here, and let us see how it goes. This is actually a long trade. If we close below this, I'm going, even if it doesn't hit my stop loss, if it close below it, I'm going to manually close the trade. So that's for British pound. That's the only trade I am right now. I closed my style brief trade. I closed it. I even though I closed it too early. I closed it too early, but it's okay. No, that's just it. I was expecting it to pull back. Actually, I closed it around here, around this place. Then we went down. Well, but that's just okay. I was thinking that okay, this might be a strong support. Maybe we are going to pull back. Then I will be able to enter it again. But we just break through, and that's life. But it's okay. No, we entered the trade here and we closed it here, so it's still a big win. The whole market is. Let us scan through the whole market. Maybe we can actually see a trade. This is a this is a trade I've taken a long time ago. Even though I closed it here, I closed it here. Actually, I closed it here. So still, I think Johnson and Johnson. It's just funny that everything is going down, but this stock is actually going up. That's crazy. Uh, can see euro is going up. I think the reason why British pound is not going up is that because of the whole crisis in the UK. No, so maybe that's why. But I still believe. No, I just don't. I don't trade what I think. I trade what I see. So once one is still bullish on the chart, I don't mind what is going on. If so far I'm using, and you have to use stop loss. I'm using stop loss, so it doesn't really matter. So far the chart is still saying that it's bullish. You can see now Apple is actually bearish. If it's close below this, it's bearish. We can go short. Yes. Even though I think they had their earnings when, and they did very good. It was very good, but that's just market for you. That's just market for you. I think their earnings was when, I think it was, I lost earnings was, yeah. That was 25% margin. This is beautiful. The net income was 21 billion US dollars. Man, this was this is amazing, you know, and they are still going down. That's just it. That's why I said sometimes analysis you just sometimes it's just technical. Most of the movies is just technical. Most of the movies is just technical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably this is an ABC. A, then this is a B, this is a C. Maybe you can still go up. Right? Once we took this, once we took 191 out, it is very possible that we are going to go down more. This can actually be just a correction. It's very possible. This is just an ABC. An ABC. And we continue to move up. But this can just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know. Stay have or we can have an ABC in wave 3, and we have our 4, then we have our 5. Can be this. We are going up. It is very possible. We have an ABC in wave 3. Stocks does that a lot. You have an ABC in wave 3, then we have wave 4, then you have wave 5, then you are done. And it is very possible that we are done. That this is an A, this is a B, this is a C, then we are coming down. What will really determine this is this: are we able to close back up, or there are some, or we saw some price action which is telling us that we might go down. You know. Now we are actually waiting. Yeah, we are not doing anything. We are not longing. I want this to at least close above this. Maybe we can now. Yes, we can now go long. Can go long, but I want it to close above this blue line. And once it closes below it, I'm going to get out of the trade manually. That's what is going to happen. No, go long here. Set our stop loss. Set our stop loss here. Below 2. I always try to set my stop loss below a 2. This is a 2. This is a 2. You can see this is a 2. So this is going to be I'm going to wait for 1 hour candle to close. I think that's still very long before it closes. Anything can still happen, so we don't have to rush. Can still go up and just go down again, or we can't just enter it now. I'm very sure that it's still going to like 1, 2, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's all about it, about Apple. Okay. The only reason why I'm still staying on this trade is because we haven't closed below this light blue line. If we close below this light blue line, I will be out of the trade manually. I won't even wait for my stop loss to hit. Once we close below it, we closed. But if we don't close below it, let us say it just went down, it's going to hit my stop loss. So, because my analysis for this was that we are actually doing an A12, then we can go up on an ABC. That's an my analysis, and I want to take part in that. Like we can actually be doing this A12, and in A12 you can't go below wave one. So that means my analysis is incorrect. So once we close below this, once we go below this, we don't even have to go below close below it. Once we close below this, then the analysis is not correct. I don't know if this that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm actually that's my perspective about the market. So now you don't have to, how do I say, yeah, I don't, for me, I already accept that I can be wrong. I can be wrong, no matter how good the analysis is, no matter how everything is aligned, it can still be wrong. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter that, but you have to have a strategy. That's how to have an edge in the market, not just being able to like analyze and know the direction of the market. You can know the direction of the market and you still be wrong. It is very possible. But you being able to incorporate a strategy, know when to get in of the your trade. That's the simple. It doesn't have to be complex. It just has to be a simple rule. Like, okay, when this is above this, I'm going to go long. If it does this, I'm going to close my trade. But right now, let us say I want to trade my stop. I want to take my take profit. Once I have a substantial take profit, I will be trading it till 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 um till uh it reaches my what's it called, my training stop loss. That's how I don't really set a take profit, but I set a stop loss. So I use training stop loss actually for all my trades. Training stop loss, because if you really want to go substantially so that I can still be on the trade. So that's just it. No, the main reason, real the real winner in the market, they let their profit runs. Not just then 1 to 1 ratio or 1 to 2 ratio. That's just before you can even, because the reason why I do that is that before I even see a trade, because my rule is so static, so it might take a long. So if I want to be in a trade, then I should be able to stay long in the trade without just, you can see my SRP now. Actually, I should have stayed long in the trade, but because I saw a potential the reason why I closed the trade was because I saw a potential resistance here. Yeah, and I feel like, okay, this might actually go back and we might actually correct. So I decided to just take my profit. Yeah. Assuming before I see the trade, I was here, I wouldn't have traded my profit. I would have probably I would have set I will be setting my stop loss here actually. Or no, I will set my stop loss here. I think I think we've reached the bottom. It's very possible that we've already reached the bottom with this whole move, because crypto is very static. if you really know, crypto is very static. If they want to really, if they want to really move the market to the down, up to the upside, it doesn't break any market structure. You can see it doesn't break market structure like that. It doesn't. You always It's always very, they know what they are doing. The market makers know what they are doing actually. So that's just it. Now let's check out Nasdaq. I want to check out Nasdaq. What is Nasdaq doing? What is Nasdaq doing? I see Nasdaq too. Nasdaq is actually bearish. It has turned bearish. It's turned bearish. Okay. No, it seems like I was saying it yesterday that it is very possible that we should not even have this. I was thinking that this might be an A, B, and C. Now it doesn't look like it again. It looks like we've already started everything we want to, and this is already complete. This B is already complete, and now that's one thing about this B is already complete. Now we have our